everybody. Welcome back to Movie Talk to Chill. We're your hosts. I am Tony Serrato.
I am Gavin Buds.
I'm Patrick Wall.
Yes, and Patrick has reached enjoy. Happy birthday, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
You look
Happy birthday to you.
rested.
To be fair, I fell asleep at 8 p.m.
Happy
See?
birthday to
Woke up at midnight 30.
You look like a mom. You live. Oh, sorry.
How old are you now? How old are you now? You look like a monkey and you smell like a cow. So Patrick,
This is a fun episode.
so Patrick has joined the number 4 club in age. He is
40.
over the hill.
I thought that was 50.
No.
Oh.
40's the new 50.
Yeah. We'll Google it just to make sure here, because I know you're getting older and mine isn't what it used to be. When is over the hill? Survey says
42, 29, 38.
it's associated typically around middle age or older adulthood. While there's no specific age, it's often associated with ages 40 or 50.
Okay, so we're both right.
Over the hill.
I'm going with 50.
Over the hill and through the woods.
I got
Grandmother's
another
house we
decade.
go.
We both know the hill's not that tall.
What?
Yeah. So,
So over the hill means you're at the halfway mark.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
You're
God,
always-
that was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
well, not numerically, biologically, you've destroyed your body. So,
Hey, I had a fun day yesterday.
Yeah.
Today is garbage.
yes. And you'll be feeling like that for the rest of your life.
Today's yes. Look how you feel now. This is the best you will feel in your 40s.
From now on, this is what sober waking up is going to feel like every day.
Yep.
Who has a gun? Jesus. This is awful.
Well, so other shocking
Also, I am
facts.
not advocating for suicide. That was just a
No,
joke.
don't do that.
Yeah.
We are not.
Oh, you do whatever you like. Live.
Yeah. Just do it outside of my apartment. So before we get into what this episode's going to be,
Which, for the
by
record,
way,
Tony has not told us, or at
Nope.
least me.
nope,
This
I will,
is a
no,
surprise.
he doesn't know either.
Okay.
But before I want to bring up something to you. I told this to Patrick the other day.
Let's go ahead and say you did.
Oh, you'll remember once I say it.
Christ.
So I found out something that I am, as a movie
Oh, yeah,
connoisseur and
okay.
lover, I am very ashamed of myself for not knowing. Granted, there wasn't a lot of hints to the idea of it.
There
but-
was one
One,
text
yeah.
on the screen.
Yeah. So I found out the other day, for the first time in my life.
Who is older than 40?
Yes, I'm 46. Indiana Jones, right? You got, what's the first movie?
Christmas. I'm not.
Christmas Vacation?
No, the Kingdom of the Lost.
Nope.
No, the very first one.
Oh, shoot.
And this really isn't trying to like test you or anything. I didn't know
It's
if you
Raiders of the Lost
knew.
Ark.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the second movie was Temple of Doom. It came out after that.
Yeah.
And the third
that's why
movie
I
is my
thought Temple
favorite.
of Doom was the first one.
No. Well,
Well.
so ironically, I found out that Temple of Doom is actually a prequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark.
It technically happens 2 years before Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Huh.
They never really allude to it in the movies.
In charge of planning Yoda was indeed.
I had no idea. And so, you watch Raiders of the Lost Ark, then you watch Indiana Jones Temple of Doom, and there's nothing that really connects to except for it's Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
But Raiders of the Lost Ark apparently takes place in 1936, which they say in the movie, and Temple of Doom takes place in 1935, which they say in that movie. But unless you happen to catch that little tidbit, like me, the idiot that I am, I had no idea that was
It's
prequel.
literally one line of text on the screen. And they were 2 years apart from each other and releasing, so it's kind of understandable that you wouldn't know, like, oh, hey, the first one took
Now,
place.
wait a minute.
But I felt quite ashamed. I wasn't mad at myself. I was disappointed.
Just disappointed.
And we all know that's worse.
That
Yes.
is that is worse.
Yes, I sat in sorrow for the whole weekend. Until I saw you and I can make fun of you for being 40 now. So
Yeah.
now I feel better and we're off to the races. So here we are in Movie Talks and Chill. This episode, since
I feel sick.
Patrick is over the hill, I figure we talk about movies with the word either over in it or the hill. Or hill.
Ooh.
All right. I'm just trying to put together a list of movies that would incorporate that topic.
The Hills Have Eyes.
Well, they don't.
Yeah,
yes,
because
yes,
I've
yes.
seen that one.
Yeah, nothing,
I know you have.
nothing like a little bit of mutant attack on a family that's stranded in.
Is that the
desert.
one?
Um,
Isn't that a Sam Raimi movie?
This is
No.
Hacksaw Ridge.
How's that have hill or
I mean,
over?
they go over the hill and
Oh, okay, so they go over the hill.
they go over the fucking ridge. Hill, ridge, it's the same thing.
Beverly Hills count?
Yes.
Does that mean I can
One
talk
through
about?
four.
1 through 5.
I can talk about Kung Pao Enter the Fist because he jumps over a cliff at one point in the movie. Which, by the way, if you look closely, you can see the Titanic at the bottom of the ravine.
Even though it doesn't have the words in it, I'll go with cliffhanger because Patrick is hanging on for dear life. For sanity.
Cliffhanger.
To be
4-year-old
fair-
virgin.
Yeah.
Fun fact: Cliffhanger was the first R-rated movie I ever saw.
Ooh,
It's a good one. I like
it
it.
is. Prime Stallone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good old John Lithgow.
Yeah,
He plays a good bad guy.
he does.
Yeah, he does. I was thinking,
But,
you have Over the Top. Speaking of Stallone,
Oh yeah.
where he's
That-
the arm wrestler. It's
That's-
an 80s movie.
yeah.
It is a movie, yes.
Yeah,
Over the hedge.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's
One
Nest.
flew over the cuckoo's nest. Yes.
Wait, isn't Over the Hedge that Bruce Willis animated squirrel movie?
Yes.
Okay.
He was raccoon.
Oh, he was a squirrel.
No, he's a raccoon.
Fine.
Steve Carell was a squirrel.
Sure. There's not going to be a whole lot of pushback from me today.
We know.
It's great. So Over the Top was Stallone. He was a truck driver and he was competing in arm wrestling. And so his big thing was he was going to make it to the big arm wrestling championship they were doing because the winner wins a brand new truck, a brand new semi. He won a new one for his business for trucking. And he also happens to pick up his son, who he's very estranged with, and he's hoping to take him on the road with him for a bit and get to know him. And so, obviously it's kind of like a kid doesn't like him at first, that type scenario, and then he learns to appreciate him, and he teaches him how to arm wrestle, and there's that thing he does here. Go put your hand up when they're wrestling. The whole point of the thing Over the Top is that he
Breaks
puts his
his
fingers
thumb.
over the thumb and squeezes it so you can count. Yeah. Don't worry, I wasn't trying to hold your hand.
It's okay. I'll never watch it again.
No, I feel sick now. Overboard.
Overboard,
Okay.
yes.
I've only seen the original, not the remake.
And that's all you.
That's
need
all
to
you
see.
need to see.
That's
Yeah.
all you need to see because
Is-
that's the only one that really exists.
Pretty much.
Is the remake really bad?
Yes.
I didn't even really watch it. It was like it's kind of like me not watching Ghostbusters reboot. It was not a thing that I was ever going to commit to doing in my life.
They bring up the scene that, hey, this happened back in this harbor or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, outside of that,
Garbage.
yeah. That's
Okay.
it.
Yes.
I saw Ballerina, and I'm trying to work that into this conversation, but there's no hill or over anywhere in that movie.
They fell over.
They killed 40 people in it.
I think they killed a lot more than that.
Okay, well, the second number was 40. Maybe the first was 10. I have one over there.
Come on.
Oh, so Adam Sandler's foray into trying to write comedy movies again, the Do-Over.
Oh yeah,
On Netflix
Do over
with
him.
him and Spade.
Which it wasn't horrible.
bad.
but it was. It just is.
It was lacking.
Yeah. I like Murder Mystery better.
Did you see the second one?
Mhm.
A little bit off the topic, but they are making a new Knives Out movie. It's gonna be
Oh.
coming
Oh, a
out.
third one?
Yep.
I was pretty bored with the second one.
Yeah.
Glass Onion.
I know, but I did like the disrupting thing
I did like it in the beginning when
or whatever they called it. Was disruptors? Yeah, they were the disruptors.
Right, yeah.
weren't they?
I did like it when what's it, Daniel Craig in like the very opening. He was like, "No, I've already solved it. This is gonna happen in about 3, 2, 1. See, you're shot. Like I know who did it." I think that was probably my favorite part of the movie.
I like when one of them was like, he's like, no, that's just stupid. That's just stupid.
Well, no, he's like, "Ah, it's just so dumb. Oh God, it's so dumb. It's brilliant. No, it's just dumb.
It's just
You
dumb.
stupid ass.
I'm just scrolling through our private movie server, just looking for anything that has
Private?
over.
Or you could just Google.
What am I going to Google movies with the word over in it?
Yes, that's what I did.
That's exactly what you got. And he's got a whole comprised list over here.
A lot of these I haven't even seen or like.
Ooh, tell me some. Maybe I've seen
Oh,
them.
Rain Over Me, Adam Sandler,
Oh,
Don
that is
Cheadle.
a good
That's
movie.
that's a hard one.
That movie near the end of it, it will make you cry. I don't care who you are or how heartless you are. It will make you cry.
Yeah, that's about Adam Sandler loses family in the 9/11 attacks.
Yep. And he's disconnected from the world, and he runs into his friend from they went to dental college together, and it's Don Cheadle, and he runs into him, sees him, and he hasn't seen him since the accident, and basically he just gets concerned for him because he's just very different and he's just very off put, and so he ends up hanging out with them. They start gaining their friendship again, and Don Cheadle's really doing it more to just kind of help him out. And the biggest thing about the movie is throughout the movie he goes over to his place and he's doing the kitchen, like remodeling the kitchen, and then it gets done, and then Don Cheadle comes over again. It's like all torn up, and he's like totally redoing it because what they end up finding out in the movie is that was the last thing his wife asked him to do, and he never got around to doing it. So he does the whole thing and then tears it all down and then redoes it and does it different ways every time.
It's like
Jackie Chan's
in
character.
The Karate Kid.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because he was rebuilding the car that his wife died in, and every time he finishes, he just takes a sledgehammer to it, and then
Well, he finishes it on that day
yeah,
that she died,
and then he just goes back to rebuilding it.
Yep. But it's a good scene, and the whole thing is they're trying to, what was it, the parents of the wife of his ex-wife, or not ex-wife, widowed wife, weren't they trying to commit him or something, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, I think they were trying to get him out of the house or something.
Yeah, so
they
they
could
wanted
make-
him, but they wanted him like put away or
Right.
get help mentally, and so anyway, the the courtroom doesn't rule that he should because I think he does some speech or something, or somebody brings up something, and he goes and sees the parents outside of the courtroom or the clerk of court office, and he runs into him, and he does this little speech to him, and that's the part that just like it just tears you open. It's really sad, but a really good movie to watch overall.
So we'll move on from that.
And move on from sadness.
This would be a help out Patrick today. A movie called 21 and Over.
Yeah, I saw that on the list. I think we have the same website pulled over.
Probably.
And this thing is filled with cancerous ads every 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Don't
but
go to ranker.com.
I've watched this movie and it is hilarious. It's like old school, kind of like Porky's movies,
Oh, okay.
or
Just like a sex
National
rom-com.
Lampoons. Yeah. So it takes this guy Jeff Chang. He's a straight A student, and his dad is pressuring him because he's trying to get him to go into medical school. So, but his son doesn't want to follow in his dad's footsteps. He wants to, make his own path. But his dad's, very,
Sorry, I'm just now remembering the movie Step Brothers, where is it not Danny McBride, but not Will Ferrell,
John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly. He's like, what does he do for a living? He just keeps saying he's going to go into the family business. He's like, you're a doctor, though. It's like, I know. He doesn't seem to grab it, though.
Yeah. So I mean, it's an Asian, overbearing father, and he's setting up all these interviews. He's like, you need to get your future in mind and all this other stuff. So it's the day of his 21st birthday. His two friends are coming in to take him out, and his dad has set up like a be all end all interview for the next morning. So the next 12 hours is hilarity.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Miles Teller's in it, and then Skylar Astin, the guy from he was in those Pitch Perfect movies, male singer.
John Travolta?
No, never mind.
Dolly Parton.
Yeah. Ooh, Over Her Dead Body was a good one. Eva Longoria. That was Lake Bell and Paul
She's
Rudd.
Yeah, sign me up. What is this movie?
So over her dead body, so Eva Longoria was supposed to marry Paul Rudd, and in the beginning of the movie, on their wedding day, she ends up dying.
Oh, well, now I'm sad.
And
Why would you do this to me?
So
I'm in a very emotional state today.
this is a Disney movie, so we got to kill the the love interest first.
Yeah. Hey, I've seen Up. Oh, now I'm really sad.
Yeah, right. So
Why would I do this to myself?
Paul Rudd kind of goes into a funk, and his sister's trying to get him out of it. So she finds Lake Bell and like gives her Eva Longoria's diary and was like, "Hey, read this. Just I'm sending my brother. You give him a reading so that he'll feel better and like come out of his funk." Well, he gets interested by what she's doing, and he ends up kind of starting to fall for her. Well, apparently she crosses over some like boundary, and Eva Longoria's ghost starts haunting her.
Oh.
And she's like, making her life a living hell. And again, hilarity ensues, and it's a ghost rom-com.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting. Oh my God, how did I not think of this? Beverly Hills Cop.
That's what we said.
Yeah.
Oh. Once again,
1 through 4. Yeah.
yeah.
1 through 4.
My name is Patrick Wall.
Yeah.
I am 40, and hangovers hit a little bit differently at this age.
Turn his hearing aid up.
Beverly
What?
Hills Ninja.
Yeah, Beverly Hills Ninja. There we go.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Ooh.
What?
What? Head over heels.
Notting Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
been
know
all-
I've seen it.
yeah.
Gun to my head, I cannot tell you what
it's
the hell
been a-
happens in that movie.
What about
Frickin-
Hamburger Hill?
What?
Hamburger Hill?
I remember that. That was John Wayne, right?
I don't think so. I'm trying to remember exactly who was in it.
Oh, here it is.
What's that?
Hamburger Hill. Anthony Barley, Michael Boatman, Don Cheadle, Dylan McDermott. I think that's all the names. Oh, Courtney B. Vance. He was in, I think, famously in The Walking Dead. Yeah, so he was in the pilot, and then he goes away for a few seasons, and then he comes like a main character. He was the guy who saves Rick, like when he's just wandering around the neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
The black guy.
at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's waiting, his wife comes by every night.
Yeah.
His zombie wife.
Mm-hmm.
Dad, she's here again. And that was the only part about with The Walking Dead that they said later on that they kind of screwed up on in terms of, because if you notice in that scene when they're looking through the peephole of the door and you see the dead wife walking up, she's messing with the door handle, like trying to use it. And they're like, zombies wouldn't do that. So
Yeah. But I mean, it was still pretty impactful. It was a good scene.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Patrick may have to step outside for a moment. This is live, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually happening.
Unfortunately.
I swear, if you turn your head towards us and it's like Exorcist, I will get sick myself and then I will kill you.
Oh, Rodney Dangerfield went all over town.
Yeah, you did.
Never saw it.
Never even heard of it.
What year was that?
Raji Dangerfield.
1937.
Was he a
It
baby?
looked like Rodney Dangerfield.
I don't think he was alive in the 30s.
Well, I'm just telling you what the guy looks like. It's probably not him, but tell me that's not Rodney Dangerfield.
No, it looks like Albert and Costello.
Abbott and Costello?
Yeah, that one.
That.
Yeah, that one.
Well, neither one of them are listed, so you're wrong.
Once again, fine by me.
Oh, let's see here.
How the hell does Ranker.com have 200 plus movies and shows with Hill in the title? That's a search result. Some poor bastard of a writer had to sit down and just write all the names of the word Hill in it.
And I don't like that. It's like it just keeps booting me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sending me
Oh,
to
it's a
another
garbage website.
Yeah. The Hill.
Oh, Silent Hill. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I've only.
that's a good one.
The House on Haunted Hill.
Yeah,
Ooh.
A good one as well.
I never saw the movie, but I did play Silent Hill 2, the video game, for the original PlayStation.
Yeah, I picked it up on 2 as well. I didn't do the first one.
No.
But 2 was tough.
Yeah.
Because that's
and
when you first introduced to Triangle Head, I think, right?
Pyramid Head, yeah.
Pyramid, whatever.
Yeah, in the first one, it's a nurse or something like that. Even in 1998, 9, whenever the hell it came out, scary as shit.
Oh, yeah.
So when someone says, hey, we made this live action, I'm like, nope.
Yeah, one of the rooms that I remember walking into is like just a dead body sitting there, and all you hear is the shh, like the white noise from the TV.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all that's. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm playing this at, I'm in my second story, or I'm in the second story of my house, in my room, playing it in the dark. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine. Until I go in that room, I'm like, I'm going to put this down. I did something involuntary and messy.
Hey now.
Hey,
Excuse me.
easy. That is now your mic. We're marking that as such.
Yeah, put a red mark on that one.
Let's go ahead and I'll just be happy it's just a burp at this point.
Hey, here's a movie called Over the Hill to the Poorhouse.
The way my career's going lately, that sounds about like a biography.
7 Hills of Rome, 1,000 Hills.
The Hill is a 2023 American biographical sports drama film about baseball player Ricky Hill overcoming a physical handicap in order to try out for the legendary major leagues. Directed by someone I've never heard of.
And blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, pretty much. Who's it starring Dennis Quaid. Oh. Stars
Dennis Quaid as Dennis Quaid in a movie called Dennis Quaid. Hey, what about True Beverly Hills?
I'm looking at one that I don't know if I want to click on it. It says all over me.
Is Safe Search on?
Nope.
You got your volume down? Nope. It's got to go right to YouTube. YouTube blocked it. Wants me to verify my age.
Apparently this movie sucked real bad. No one really liked it.
Oh, that's sad. Sorry, movie.
Sorry, Dennis Quaid. Do better.
The Angry Hills, 7 Hill City, Russ Meyer's Fanny Hill,
You said Fanny.
Beverly Hills Ghost.
Beverly Hills Ghost?
Down and Out in Beverly Hills. I forgot about that one. It's with Nick Nolte, and I believe it was Richard Dreyfuss. And he's a bum. Nick Nolte's like a bum that has his dog on the streets, and
You bum, Nick Nolte.
and I think it was Richard Dreyfuss. They invite him into their home, and they kind of clean him up and get him kind of normal. But it's a comedy, and
Yeah.
like I think he ends up sleeping with one of his family members or something.
I mean, he is Nick Nolte.
Yeah, he's Nick Nolte. Hell, Chewbacca, Jesus Christ. That was always great. Patton Oswalt did that thing. If Nick Nolte auditioned for a Han Solo, he's like every time whenever Nick Nolte would come on, he's like, he always has that moment in every movie where he's like, hell, Jesus Christ. Hell. And he's like, imagine if he was Han Solo, he'd be like, hell, Jesus Christ, Chewbacca, fix the damn hyperdrive.
Apparently there was a movie in 1993 called King of the Hill, and Google's AI has to say not to be confused with the animated show with the same name.
Well, yeah.
Kind of figured that out, considering the animated show doesn't come out until like 1998.
Haunted Hills.
I'm interested to see when this came out. It's a movie called How It Feels to Be Run Over.
I'm sure not good.
Yeah.
And it's in black and white and looks like it's very old. But it's somehow it's on Prime Video.
Papa Prime Video.
Usually those old movies go to HBO Max.
Cecil Hepworth, 1900.
Oh, damn. That's the oldest movie I saw is from 1902. Damn. Yeah, I would not watch that. It's also probably 2 minutes long.
I was gonna say it's probably like I can watch it in a sit down.
Yeah. You doing it?
In a short commercial break.
Yeah. The commercial break will be longer than the actual film.
Here's one that I'm sure is not Oscar worthy. Came out in '93 called Beach Beverly Hills. And here's the quick synopsis of it: 3 models seek excitement and rich husbands in Hollywood. That's the story.
Oh, well. So you're saying somebody put that to camera?
Yeah. Oh, somebody made a movie. That is a movie.
How the hell am I not a rich ass actor when they're putting out garbage like this? I'll just sign up for any B movie.
Gotta
I'll
know
be the
the
new
right
Bruce
people.
Campbell,
Yeah.
who just turned 67. Actually, we share a birthday.
See?
Yeah. So I'm like Bruce Campbell.
You
That's-
might,
Yeah, that's a. You sure you're not still?
you might
Rose
like
from
this
last
one,
night?
Patrick. Overexposed, 1956.
Ooh. Do I get to see some ankle?
Maybe.
Ooh.
No, there's a very big thigh slit.
Oh, that was risque.
What about this one? Beach massacre at Kill Devil Hills.
Well, I can assume a lot of people die
I
at this
guess
one
so.
beach.
I'm guessing so.
It's where the Wright brothers learned to fly.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, isn't that Charleston?
No, that's where they were from.
Oh.
They learned their first test flight was at Kill Devil Hills.
Oh. All right. I have no idea
It's
if you're.
basically just a giant cliff that they pushed the plane off of.
I have
for it
no
to
idea
fly.
if you're messing with me or not, and
No.
I don't care.
Seriously.
And yeah,
They're from South Carolina, but they flew. Their first place they flew was in North Carolina.
okay.
That's always been the fight between North and South Carolina. Who's first in flight?
According to the license plates, both.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm coming across a lot of food related ones. So you have Hamburger Hill, there's Pork Chop Hill, a movie called Blueberry Hill. I
remember her.
found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. On Blueberry Hill.
God, please.
Where I found you. Though we're apart,
You found you.
you're a part of me still. For you were my thrill.
And we now see why he went into the
on
podcast
Blueberry
business.
Hill. Shut up. I'm not even giving it my all. You want the full? You want me to give my A again now?
yeah.
All right. Buckle up, buttercups. Here we go.
Strap the fuck in.
Take your panties off.
Deep river, my home is over Jordan.
I'm sure now, at a man of my advanced age, I can handle watching this movie. But House on Haunted Hill, I've heard the movie. I know Vincent Price.
Yep.
Yeah, the original one. They remade it later.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
that is the original one with Vincent Price.
Is it good?
It's been so long since I've seen the original. I've seen the remake one that came out, I think, in like the 90s, like mid to late 90s.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember if I'm getting that mixed up. Which one was the one where the family inherits the house? And it's got the guy that played Monk in the TV show.
That's
Tony
13
Shalhoub?
Ghosts.
That's
13
13
Ghosts.
Ghosts, okay.
Yeah. The
The House on
hottest, scariest lady I've ever seen in that movie.
Yeah,
The one in the bathtub.
I know.
We all know.
We all know.
We know. We know.
Once again, we all know.
So we have. I wonder if this is a sequel. There's Moon over Burma and Bombs over Burma, 1940 and 1942.
Is one a prequel?
That's what I'm asking. Trying to figure out.
Here's one for you, Patrick. Space Girls in Beverly Hills.
Sign me up.
Does not sound like that's going to be an Oscar winner.
No. It doesn't even sound like it's going to be good, even though it just sounds like it's nothing but boobs.
It sounds like boobies.
Ah, yes. House on Haunted Hill. The House on Telegraph Hill.
House on the Hill.
Bathtubs over Broadway. I don't know if I want to see that.
Safe search on.
Yeah, yeah.
Not sure why this is in my list, but Superbad is now mentioned.
Why?
I don't know. I googled movies with the word hill in it.
Well, that's Jonah Hill.
Yeah,
It's like-
there we
it's,
go.
Yeah, I guess, Google. Good on you, Google. You got one on us. Good for you.
Home from the Hill. Alien Abduction. The Odyssey of Betty and Barney Hill.
This just sounds like a dig on someone over your city's grass. Screw you and your city's grass, man.
Hold on, I could look up this movie. This one actually seems interesting.
Hungry Hills. Black Hills. Hungry Hill. So there's actually 2 movies. One called Hungry Hill. One called Hungry Hills.
Was one the sequel?
The Ring of the Hill. That one I can't pronounce.
Why? Because it's too filthy?
No, I can't pronounce it.
Oh. Tony does not speak fluent French.
Yes, I do not.
Ooh, 40 days and 40 nights.
Oh, okay. This is 40.
This is 40.
This is 40, by the way.
Yeah, you can keep it.
No, it's all yours now.
Adventures of Alibaba and his 40 Thieves.
Ooh.
I've read the book Arabian Nights,
The
but that's
40-year-old virgin.
Yeah.
what's that one with Harrison Ford and not Meg Ryan, but is it like 7 days and 4 nights or something like that?
That's no. Shoot.
7 days and 6 nights or some bullshit like that. I don't know why I'm bringing this up. Clearly, it has
Yes.
no 40, hill, or over in the title.
It's got Harrison Ford and
Yeah.
not Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
And Heish.
Okay.
Not Meg Ryan.
All right. So hold on. I want to read the
6
description.
days, 7 nights, 1998.
Gotcha. So this is the alien abduction, the Odyssey of Betty and Barney Hill.
Okay.
It is listed as a documentary.
Okay.
There are 2 people in it. Scranton Friedman and Kathleen Martin. They play themselves as they're credited as self. It was directed by Mary Sutherland.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the description, which I have not read, so this will be new to all of us. We have all heard incredible UFO and alien abduction stories that edge towards the unreal, but none more impact the Betty and Barney Hill encounter that became a worldwide story in 1961 with the book The Interrupted Journey, massive media coverage, and a 1975 TV movie. And then it stops. Apparently, whoever wrote that description could not be bothered to even finish the sentence. Which I get, it sounds terrible.
Here's one for you for the risque: Lady Chatterley versus Fanny Hill.
You said Fanny.
The policeman from the
The policeman from that doesn't have Hill, over, or. Okay. The policeman from. The title is called The Policeman from Cox Hill. And Tony will be giggling for the rest of the day.
yes, like a 20-year-old.
Da-da-da-da.
Elvira's Haunted Hills.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
Hey, Elvira.
My heart.
So I watched the infamous movie Plan 9 from Outer Space the other day. And that stars the person who would go on to inspire Elvira. Her name was Vampira. At least, yeah, so she was Elvira in the 50s. And she had a snatched waist. We're talking like that thin.
Did she eat?
I don't think she did.
She just rented space.
Apparently. Like what? How do you function? Like
I had 3 grains of rice today.
how does blood flow to your feet?
I don't.
Don't
Is there
know.
even room for a vein in there?
Probably not. Barely has a hip.
The recent recipient of a brand new plastic hip.
And I can't remember her actual real name, but the person who plays Elvira, she is a vampire because she still looks good to this day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what blood have you really been drinking?
Virgins and toddlers.
Oh, that's weird.
Hey,
Yeah,
vampires are
yeah.
weird.
You missed the baby scene and
Oh, and the new Final Destination.
yeah.
All right, so for the listeners out
But-
there,
No.
I had the opportunity to watch the new Final Destination Bloodlines. I was sitting at home watching it, fell asleep. So when the lady leaves her house, she gets hit in the head by, I don't know, a weather vane or some bullshit like
Not
that.
hit in the head. It goes through
It
her
goes
face.
through, yeah.
The back of her head through her face.
And then I fell asleep, and then I woke up with the dude's junk in an MRI. And I was like, well, I've talked to the boys about this one. I know what's happening.
Yes.
But I also apparently missed about 45 minutes
Yeah,
worth of
you
movie.
missed all the hilarity in between.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of good death scenes here.
I bet.
The dads,
Yeah.
that was great. The sister, that was hilarious. I'm not going to tell you. You got to watch it now.
I know. I want to go back and watch it. I just got to make sure I don't fall asleep.
Well, just,
So don't do it today.
yeah, just take caffeine pills.
Yeah.
Stay away from drugs, kids.
You know, I got a guy I can call.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Can he handle that? He's 40 now.
I know. Look, it's fine. We'll,
This
get,
one
you,
should- this
we'll
one-
get a couple adrenaline shots. It'll be fine.
We should actually change this episode to talking about The Hangover.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Hey, I love those movies. We can talk about those.
I roofied us. You roofied us? Why would you do that, Alan? That's always. I wanted us all to have a good time.
Like in the second one, we're like, are those open? No. See? You're fine. Okay. Oh, I put it in the food before we started drinking. Like, God damn it, Alan.
I put it in the food before I started drinking.
Julius Caesar really live here?
Yeah,
I didn't think so.
I didn't think so.
Put
Yeah.
your pants on, Alan. And he says it again. He's like, Alan, again, put your pants on. I find it's weird I have to ask you twice. Find it's weird. The Shepherd of the Hills,
Sounds very.
Biblical.
Yep.
The Forgotten Hill.
Well, I forget hills all the time. To be fair, I live in Florida. There aren't that many. So actually, when I do see one, I tend to remember it.
Not unless you're in on Copperhead course.
Yeah.
It's like the only undulation in Pinellas County.
But no, I live fairly close to this Pinellas County dump, and there is a very large hill. I'm sure if you
Yeah,
dug,
that's man-made.
yeah,
That's called a garbage mound.
Yeah.
yeah, if you dug 5 feet, you would find like Jimmy Hoffa or something.
The Hill of Pleasures.
But it's only 150 of them. Can't I have a little of the peril? Oh no, it's too perilous. Yes, we all deserve a spanking, and then the oral sex. Oh, Sir Galahad, thankfully we found you. We're here to rescue you from the peril. No, I don't want to be rescued.
How did this one pop up? The Devil Below. There's nothing in there that says hill.
Once again, you're on Ranker.com.
No, I'm not actually.
Oh.
I'm on IMDb, I think.
Excuse me.
Beverly Hills Vamp.
Yesterday says hello from Patrick.
Yeah.
What's really interesting is what said the good hello from yesterday this morning.
Oh God.
Ew.
Jesus.
It was poop.
We know.
Which is ironic because this next movie, Mr. Brown Comes Down the Hill. As you were saying, this is the name of the movie.
Oh my God.
I think I
I'm not
inspired
joking,
the
it says it right
I think I
there.
inspired the sequel this morning.
Mr. Brown Comes Down the
No,
Hill.
no, you didn't.
Yeah, you're right. I think I wrote it.
I tell y'all what, man, I sat there on that dang toilet and I could have went through a screen door and not touched a damn thing. Thank you, Larry the Cable Guy.
Yes, sir.
Patrick's laughing because it was true.
I'm laughing because I don't want to cry.
Oh, man. This is great. You get to just talk about Patrick being old.
Dude, you've been talking about that for like the past 3 months.
Yes,
Yeah, but now it's true.
Now it's here. We've all accepted it. It's among
Well,
us. It's upon
Most
us.
of us have accepted it.
Yes. I have embraced it for you.
Yeah.
I embraced it for you.
This is great.
On my behalf.
Yes.
Against you, Will. It's the fact it may be a hate crime.
Oh, I don't hate this.
Oh, you've been looking forward to this. You had this circled
man.
on your calendar.
Oh, I did actually, and I don't even have a calendar. I just wrote it on the wall in pen.
It's Sunday, June
It's-
22nd.
It's in some ex-girlfriend's lipstick in his bathroom. Date circled, lines drawn down it.
And this is why I wanted to record 2 episodes last week, but we didn't have the opportunity.
No,
That wasn't our fault.
yeah, that was yours.
No, it wasn't even my fault.
You caused your own demise twice, 2 times.
2 times.
Good for you.
Yeah, we could have done it Wednesday, but no.
No,
I had to work.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, yeah, not my fault.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like to pay rent and power bill.
Hey,
I
I
do
sent
too.
you I sent you the best birthday present ever.
Yeah, a
Good
job
job.
opportunity.
I gave you the best gift yesterday. I didn't.
Yeah,
mess
you
with
left
at
me
all.
alone,
just
and I
left you alone. My
appreciate
gift to
that.
you is that's why I,
I
didn't
left you
respond in
alone.
the text when you sent the text. I said no. I told him I would not say anything to him on his birthday. I did tell him that. So I was like, all right. So it
He
wasn't me being a
respected.
jerk. It was being
My
your
present,
birthday gift.
my present was to make sure I was totally absent during your birthday.
And I appreciate
And
that.
you know what? I don't think anyone gave me a better gift. That's awesome.
You're welcome.
And you're welcome. You can tell. You can just feel the love on this side of the microphone right here.
You can also tell he's been saving it.
Oh, yeah.
He sat it all. He sat around yesterday, just like, oh yeah.
I'll just wait till we're done recording. That's when the real part.
I'm just gonna walk out the fucking door.
Happy birthday to you.
Mr. President.
But it's actually Marilyn Monroe. It's just her decaying corpse.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we tried calling Big Red. She said that she didn't do house calls.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You have to go there, which, by the way, that's where we're going.
Ah.
Yay.
I told you earlier. I make planes for later.
You made planes? You made planes. The plane. The
The plane, boss, the plane.
Oh, so, I know we're just kind of mentioning movies here. This isn't like a full movie, but how do you really feel?
Hungover.
I mean, besides that,
Oh.
like, how does your internals feel? Do you feel like you're in decay?
I feel like I
mode?
beat him up yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did. But I feel the same as I did on Friday. It's just, my head is killing me.
Oh, okay.
It's killing me too.
I should have one of those air horns.
So you know how like you don't want me to look at you if I have to throw up?
Yeah.
I will actively aim.
He will punch himself in the stomach and lean over.
We'll get one of those little sound machines. It's one that has that frequency,
Oh yeah, that just
So you
gradually
can't hear-
gets. Yeah, you think?
but it makes you throw. It makes you release everywhere at the
Oh,
same time.
Oh,
You want me to do that in your
No,
apartment?
I'm gonna
Oh.
do it when we go outside.
Oh.
It's fun for parties.
Once.
For other people's parties, not yours.
Yeah, you pull it out when you really I want to go home, but I have a really good excuse. Hold on. Someone's about to.
Like a
I'm
kick
gonna
ass
put
when
my-
she uses the six stick.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's what I was basically talking
Yeah.
about. She does that to the girls.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it's similar to that, but it's just a machine that has a frequency
Wow.
that as soon as you hit the button, you can't hear it, but it does something to where it makes you
Yeah.
sick and everything.
Ah.
There's
It's great.
There's an old show starring Bradley Whitford and Colin Hanks called The Good Guys.
Mhm.
And in the pilot, Bradley Whitford is this old grizzled detective who just doesn't give a shit. So he's like, all right, we need to go inside and take command of this crime scene. He's like, well, how do we do that, sir? He's like, I got an idea. Reaches behind the passenger seat, pulls out an old jug of milk, downs it, walk into the crime scene, and he throws up. And Colin Hanks is like, what the hell are you doing? What, you never heard of Good Cop, Sick Cop?
Now you have.
Good cop, sick cop. Or we could just do it like at an episode of Family Guy. Everyone just take Ipecac.
Oh, yeah, when he has a
Just
tab in
throw
it.
up. Yeah. It's like, yeah, who's gonna be? Oh, it's Chris. Oh, it's they all just start doing
It won't stop.
Yeah, it won't stop. Oh my God, make it stop. Oh,
Oh man.
Family Guy is, a good reference at any time.
Oh yeah.
All right, so here's another fun one for you.
Okay.
So I just also looked up movies that turned 40 on June 21st
Oh.
from 1985. Cocoon. Cocoon turned 40 yesterday.
So
You were basically Cocoon. Which is ironic because it's about old people trying to feel young again.
I don't know. I think he's reverse Cocoon.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm reverse Benjamin Buttoning. So,
Yeah.
so what? You're just growing old? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're living a normal human
Fun
life.
fact: that's one of the 7 movies that has a Publix logo in it because it takes
Cocoon?
place. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Ah.
filmed down in Pasadena.
Yeah. There's
Fun
Edward
fact.
Scissorhands is another one.
Got Publix.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was filmed over in like Ocala or something.
Take your
Or
word on that
Lakeland
one.
or something. Return to Oz. A darker sequel to The Wizard of Oz. The film follows Dorothy as she returns
Yeah, that's the girl from.
to dilapidated Emerald City and must rescue her friends. I've seen that movie.
It stars one of the girls, which is a child, but she was from The Witches, right? The 1997 movie.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah,
Life Force,
never heard of that one.
a horror film about space vampires who are discovered on a European space shuttle and brought to Earth.
Oh, I'd watch it.
Cannibal Holocaust,
I wonder what that movie's about.
Oh
a
my
controversial horror film known for its graphic violence and pioneering use of found footage style.
You're welcome, Earth. Yeah, the year I was born, Cannibal Holocaust came out.
Yes, yes, that makes a lot of sense now. Let's see here the numbers on this day. Let's see also some other fun facts. On this day, June 21st, even though it's not June 21st anymore.
At the time of the recording, it is the 22nd.
Yes, and by the time you hear it, it will be the 25th.
Yes.
So
Hopefully, the
Yeah.
hangover will have left my body.
we'll give you an update.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Record day. What?
It was the summer solstice that day.
You
It was also the first day of summer. I know that because 9 times out of 10, my birthday is the summer solstice and this first day of summer. It is the first day of summer this year, but
It is also International Day of Yoga and National Selfie Day.
Oh.
did
okay.
not do either one of those things. And both of them still make me a little queasy at the moment.
They should.
Mainly because I would have to take a selfie and look at my face.
It's also known as National Wagyu Day,
Oh.
I
Go
mean,
Skateboarding Day,
There you go.
National Day of the Gong.
yeah.
I bet that would help
I-
us hit.
like
Yeah,
the
like the
gong?
gong.
Okay.
I want my $80 steak with a gong right next to me.
World Martini Day,
I don't like
National
martinis.
Peaches and Cream Day,
Well, that's just gross.
International Surfing Day.
Yeah.
Everyone around the world.
This has got to be a southern one. National Hollerin' Contest.
Hollering. Hollering.
Hollerin'. I guarantee you that came out of fucking Virginia.
Probably written by one of your family members.
Hey! Hey!
What y'all doing out there? Just hollering. Hey, come here. Let me holler at you for a minute.
National Hollering Day.
That is hilarious.
H-O-L-L-E-R-I-N. Hollering. Any other fun facts for June 21st for the day that Patrick was born?
For the day that your lives got immensely worse.
Yes.
It's like,
Now I'm looking this
National
up.
Dog Party Day.
Well, there you go. Let's have a dog party, man.
If I wasn't wildly allergic.
I know enough dogs.
It's Cuckoo Warning Day.
Cuckoo Warning Day,
Is it,
huh?
It's warning me about
The
cuckoos?
first day of summer. Yes, warning you about cuckoos.
I mean,
What
to
you
be
got?
fair, those little bastard of birds in Legend of Zelda.
Oh, well, today, or 21st is also Atheist Solidarity Day.
Yes! My brethren! Atheist Solidarity Day. Well, they're just never represented enough, you know?
On this day in 1982, John Hinkle Jr. was found not guilty by reason of insanity in shooting
Shooting
President Reagan.
Yeah. So there's a show, a funny thing about that, John Hinckley, right?
John Hinckley Jr.
Junior. So in the show I used to watch in the 80s, The Greatest American Hero, the character, William Katz's character's name was Ralph Hinckley at the very beginning. At some point in the first season, they actually changed his last name shortly because of that. And then once everything got taken care of, they gave him his name back. And nobody ever really noticed in the show. So just a little side fun fact for you.
Fun fact.
The WNBA debuted in New York with the Liberty defeating the Los Angeles Sparks.
WNBA.
So on June 21st in 2021, Carl Nassib became the first openly gay NFL player to play a regular season game.
Good for him.
Which is weird because there are no NFL games in June.
That's why they let him play. Like, you know what? We'll let you play. He was out in the backyard throwing the ball with his son or something.
on,
What
on
was he
this
doing?
on the 21st of 1893,
Ooh.
the first Ferris wheel made its debut at the World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You're welcome, Earth.
And in 2004, Spaceship One made the first privately funded human spaceflight.
In 2020, the guitar that Kurt Cobain used during the Nirvana's 1993 MTV Unplugged in New York show sold for $6 million.
Nice.
Seems a little bit low for a guitar that was used by Kurt Cobain, but
You know, it's what it is. On this day,
So you share a birthday with Lana Del Rey and Juliette Lewis.
I know who Lana Del Rey is.
You know who Juliette Lewis is.
Okay. Apparently, I know who Juliette Lewis is.
She's the daughter from Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
She was
Oh,
in.
yeah, I know her. Okay.
I could go on, but
I'm
now
sure
you
you
know.
could.
Now you know. And knowing's half the battle.
Oh, also Chris Pratt.
Oh,
There you go.
you put me in the same league as Bruce Campbell, Chris Pratt, and Nev or whoever you said.
And the other two.
Yeah,
Ladies.
Juliette Lewis.
Juliette Lewis. On June 21st in 2006, two newly discovered moons orbiting Pluto were named Nix and Hydra.
Nixon, Hydra, Hail Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
That's you know what would have been great if they named it Shield and Hydra.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been even better.
In 1989, it was deemed legal to burn the flag on June 21st.
I can't get behind that, but hey, you know, whatever. We
I
do
don't
political views.
support. I don't support it, but I will uphold your right to do so.
Yes, yes. Free country.
Free country.
In 1975, the most memorable concert in the decade occurred at Wimbledon Stadium. It was Elton John and the Beach Boys.
I can see that.
Jackie Chan was the first one in line.
Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan.
1957, Louis St. Laurent was resigned as the Prime Minister of Canada.
Huh, good. Yeah, because they're doing so much better now.
I didn't know Canada had a government. I just thought it was an extension of the U.S.
In 1898, we stole Guam from Spanish control.
We're taking Guam.
I mean, I don't know if we would say stole because you can't really steal.
The
a
U.S.
nation.
Navy claimed the island of Guam, which
Okay,
was
fine. You know
previously
what?
under Spanish control.
What the hell do I know?
We claimed it. We didn't steal it.
Yeah,
No one was stopping anybody. Hey, nobody else got a flag here.
yeah.
The flag. You see a flag? I see my flag. Where's your flag?
Oh.
It's not yours.
This goes towards our topic today. In 1798, British Army defeated Irish rebels at the Battle of Vinegar Hill.
Vinegar Hill. What is with all the food?
Yeah, I know.
We're going to Pizza Hill. We're going to Calzone Hill.
Blueberry.
1788, New Hampshire became the ninth state to join the Union.
Nice. Good job, guys.
New Hampshire.
Welcome.
Famous birthdays: Lana Del Rey, Chris Pratt, Prince William,
Ah, the Prince.
The Prince.
David Morrissey. Says he's an actor. Take your word for it.
You don't know Dave Morrissey? is?
Do you?
Yes.
Oh.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I didn't see his. I got to see his face. I don't know his name.
Okay, so this one pisses me off. And I mean, to be fair, there's no other day in the year that you can do this, but it's National Daylight Appreciation Day. Mainly because it is the longest day of the year.
Yeah, the summers. Yeah.
Usually. This year it was on the 20th.
Oh.
The longest day. of
My day
summer.
ended 30 seconds sooner than the 20th. But also, I passed the fuck out at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, your day was done at like before noon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your day was done when you woke up.
Yeah. All right, back to bed.
Well, let's get this shit started.
Well, see you later.
Yeah, big gulps, huh?
Birthday, huh? Turning 40, huh?
See you later.
That's what I did. Hey, you turned 40, Mom. Well, see you later. That is the best gift he ever received.
Yes, it is.
That just goes to show you, people, if you ever want a great gift from me, just ask me not to talk to you.
And I do remember
Exactly.
I was hanging out at courtside on Friday, and I was like, I'll talk to you guys on Sunday. I am incommunicado tomorrow. He respected that.
See that? Best gift ever.
I sent him an actual present.
Not as good as mine.
I don't know. It pays future
Ladies,
dividends.
stop bickering over me.
I got the best gift ever.
Damn it!
I even have the card. Best gift ever. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, God. right.
Me doing that has to be audio poison. Like a lot
Yeah.
of people have turned off the podcast by now.
Yes, they've shut down.
Physically and emotionally.
Yes. We only got a couple minutes left, so I know this is kind of like a loose topic day. What are your plans for today, Patrick?
I've made plans to go see a couple of friends at Courtside. I will be enjoying a ginger ale. And that's about it. That's all I have planned.
I will be enjoying a nice ginger ale.
You know, might help you a transfusion.
You know what goes well with ginger ale? Vodka and rum and rumple mints.
You know what? Just the three wise men.
Yeah.
No, was that Jim, Jack, and Johnny?
Uh-huh.
You know, well, the four horsemen are Jim, Jack, Johnny, and Jose.
Whatever.
And then there's a fifth one that involves Jaeger.
Well, have you had a gut buster?
Nope.
It's Jaeger, Jack Daniels, and rumple mints
Oh.
in one shot.
There's also now you can get a Florida tea.
Is it swamp water or something?
No, so Florida tea is they use Jameson orange.
Oh. I'm
It's
sure
super fucking sweet.
at another day in the future, I may enjoy one of those. That day will not be today.
Today you will be enjoying a nice ginger ale.
Yeah. Or
Soft
Diet
kinda
Coke.
stuff.
I'm not too picky about my carbonated beverages.
Or Diet Coke. I think ginger ale would help you one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a ginger ale. Not gonna lie.
Why don't you just do a regular, an Arnold Palmer? That's
Oh, iced tea and
refreshing.
lemonade.
Yeah, it's refreshing.
Yeah.
It is.
You know what goes good with that? Vodka.
Vodka.
Make it a John Daly.
I was gonna say, yeah, turn it into a John Daly.
Yeah.
He has a new seltzer out, and I was like, I can't force myself to drink anything he says is good. My liver will not survive it.
I just love his greatest one-liner. You know, he pulls up to the golf course and opens up some cigarettes. He's like, "Where's the favorite cards, girl? And what's the course record?" That's what he says every course he pulls up to.
There's one of our mutual friends, Canada Dave, told this story about how he was going to play golf with Tiger Woods, and Tiger Woods, he went to the practice course, he went to the bar, and Tiger Woods and he comes back about a couple hours later, and he's like, "I'm going to go to the gym, John. You want to go with me?" He's like, "No, I'm good." He just stayed at the bar, kept drinking, and then he's like, "All right, come on, John, we got a tea time." He's like, "All right," kicked his ass.
Well, all right then.
Yeah. And so he comes in 2 or 3 times during the day. He's like, we're on our second bottle of Jack by then. And he said, he looked at me and said, "John, if I had as much talent as you, I'd be drinking too."
Didn't
And he was like, "That was the last time I beat
he?
him."
Didn't he quit the Masters because they wouldn't let him use a card or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
That's why he was only playing in the Open and some of the majors.
Mm.
Well, look at that. We are about out of time here, guys. But couple quick things, though. We'll keep you updated. But another celebration is coming up shortly. Not in next week, but in 4 weeks. We'll be ending our 4th year. You turned 40 as we're ending year 4.
Mm.
So that's fun. But we'll keep you up to date on that and on what we're going to do for that episode.
As long as we don't go play golfing again. I almost died last year.
Oh, we're going to play
that
golfing.
That was a terrible day. It was just
noon.
oh.
It's going to be great. You're going to feel good about it. I have faith in you.
I'm going to be naked.
Can we just do the par pub this time? Do the 18 and have some beers?
We won't go golfing, all right? But we'll figure something out. But we'll keep you guys updated on that. We'll have some new episode ideas for you guys starting next week. But until then, for Movie Talks and Chill, we're your hosts. I'm Tony Serrato.
I'm Gavin Butts.
I'm technically dead.
Yes.
And Patrick Wall.
And happy birthday.
Thank you.
40.
Don't forget, guys, you can visit us at our website, movietalksandchill.com. Email us at talktous@movietalksandchill.com or find us on our YouTube channel.
You can also follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Movie Talks and Chill.
You can listen to us on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, coming soon to Apple Podcasts, CastBox, and Overcast.
New episodes available every Wednesday. Talk to you then.
Theme music for our podcast was composed, arranged, and performed by Paul the Rock.